International partners are very key. And what I believe is that, God owns us all. He owns all of us, and regardless of which corner of the world somebody comes from. And he uses one who is willing. And what we have found is that people from America, from churches in America, have been very, very helpful in sponsoring the children so that we are able to run the schools. They are also able to support these kids by way of prayer. They are also able to come and visit the schools and teach the children the Word of God or any other things that, depending on what skills the people who come have. The other thing is that the people from these churches are also able to come and work with the community members. For example, there may be community members who want to do businesses, and as they do the businesses, they probably may be lacking in some skills or in some knowledge. And when we get people from churches in America, they're able to come and also help, like offer advice or offer some kind of training to these people, as well as our staff who are working with us. And therefore, it is very, very important to have international partners. Mission teams, in fact, build into the ministry that we are doing here in Missions of Hope, because when people come from churches in America, they're able to come and work with us in the community and relate to the people that are in the community. And that normally adds value in terms of building the credibility of the ministry, because if people didn't believe in this ministry, then they would not waste their money and their time to come all the way. So that builds the credibility of the ministry. The other thing is that it helps build the self-esteem of the people in the community, because they don't see themselves as beggars, but they are able to have opportunities where they feel loved and they feel that they are valuable. And no wonder God is able to send people from far to come and visit them. And that is why the community members are very, very receptive of the people that come to work with us in the ministry. The other thing is that short-term teams are able to encourage our Kenyan staff, national staff, who are working in this ministry. It's like telling them, you are not alone, we are in this together. And that builds the relationship again and reassures them that they are doing the right thing. And so what I have seen is that this ministry has been able to benefit a lot from short-term teams. And of course, the other thing is that so far we have never been able to advertise our ministry. Like, we don't use the media necessarily to talk about our ministry. But a lot of people have been able to know about this ministry because of the teams that have been able to come. And as they come, they're able to go back and tell others about what God is doing here. On the other hand, people that are able to come on these teams have been impacted in their own personal lives. And I have had testimonies of people who have come here, and as they go back saying how much their faith has been built up by them being involved in the ministry here. So I see it as a benefit to both sides, both the Kenyan ministry part of it and also the American ministry part of it. And I believe all of us are God's people, and God has called us to this ministry that we may partner together for His glory.